Hey guys, so this week's parashat is Parashat Truma, and basically it deals with God telling Moshe to pass on the message to the children of Israel to fashion a mishkan, to bring gifts, to bring all the offerings that they can to build this mishkan, leather and gold and fabric and wood, anything that they can to make this. In the midst of this, God also commands Moshe to make a menorah. And he tells him to fashion it out of this single bar of gold, right? Okay. So Moshe, he's stuck. How can he make this menorah if he doesn't know what it's going to look like? He doesn't know the end goal. He doesn't know how big it's going to be, the width, the design. He doesn't know. So God shows him a vision of the menorah. He says, here, this is the end goal. This is what it's going to look like. But Moshe, even though he has it in his head, he goes, how do I make it? What am I supposed to do? I have a bar of gold. How am I supposed to make this? So then God tells him to throw this bar of gold into the fire. Tells him, throw it into the fire, give it one blow with the hammer, and poof, there the menorah will be. And that it did. It did emerge out of the fire. He did exactly that. Moshe threw it into the fire, prayed for it to happen, and this menorah emerged out of the fire. But a question arises with this. We ask, if God knew that Moshe wasn't going to be able to do this on his own, and God had to do it for him, why did he show him this menorah first? Why did he show him the vision? He could have just made it for him, and then what came to be, right? So it's the same thing. And I heard this story, it's amazing, that this analogy that when you get in your car and you turn on your GPS and you're like, what does it ask you to do first? It tells you where do you want to go and to your destination. Because how do you know what the directions are if you don't know where you're going? So in life, you need to have a set goal. You have to have a vision of where you're going. Moshe had to know what the end goal was going to be before anything was going to be made. The same thing is that you can't pray without knowing what you want to pray for. It's like you're asking God, hey, I don't know what I want, but just make it happen because you know. But it doesn't work that way. You need to meet God halfway there. You need to tell God, hey, this is what I need. This is what I want. And I need your help to accomplish it. Even though I can't accomplish it on my own, I still know what I want and I'm going to work as hard as I can to make it happen. And this is really what this parasha is trying to show us, that someone must learn to make all the efforts that they can before asking somebody else for help. And really it relates to God. You need to make all the efforts that you can and use all your free will that you possibly can to meet your goal, and then pray after for God to make the rest happen. And that is all. Shabbat Shalom.